So I just think it's aches and pains, right?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Hey everybody. So it's been about 12 days since I've done anything on the cabin. In the last video that I was making, as I was wrapping things up, I was starting to not feel great. And I had this sneaking suspicion that it was COVID, and sure enough, I was right. So I've been battling COVID for the last 12 days. And today I felt good enough to where I said, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to try to do some work. It's supposed to be a nice day. It's like 79 degrees. And so I shot out here, and I don't feel great. I feel better than I have in the last 12 days, I can assure you of that. But I just don't want to push it. So figured I'd just make this quick video just to kind of give you guys an update. I'm going to survive. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to make it. It got a little hairy there for a minute. But I'm just not up to physical labor yet. Hey everybody. So I'm back. I feel much better actually today than I did even yesterday. So I came out here yesterday, drove for an hour and a half, got all the way out here, made it maybe 20 minutes and turned around and went home. I was not good enough yesterday. Today, I'm good enough. So we're gonna get some work done today. Well, I'm clearly not a good judge of how well I'm feeling. So got out here, did a little work, very little, and I just keep getting dizzy. And I'm up here, on this second floor, kind of hanging over the edge, putting in this flooring. And so, I'd take a break. I'd wait, 10 minutes or so, and still, I just feel bad. There's just no other way to say it. I just feel bad. And so I'm just going to pack up and go on home. Hey everybody, I'm back. So it's been an eventful few weeks. I haven't been out here because I got COVID, which was great. It was just great. So COVID laid me down for a couple of weeks. And then my transmission died in my Hummer. So I put a new transmission in it. It's just been an absolutely crazy time. So I actually came out here right after I recovered from COVID, and legitimately I was out here for probably 20 minutes at a time. I just was not up to it yet. I felt okay when I was just sitting still, but when I tried to put out any energy, it just shut me down. So that's it, but I'm feeling much better now, and we're going to get some work done today. We're going to keep working we're still on the floors because I literally haven't done anything in 3 weeks. Here's my new car. So there's the new car. It is a Bronco Sport. Don't get me started. It's fine. I really like the new Broncos. So I'm kind of using this as maybe a stopgap for a couple of years to get that new Bronco. And I like it enough. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So we'll get on up here and we'll start laying some of this floor. We'll kind of get back up to speed, and I'll walk you through what we're going to do. I'll let you go first. You can go up the stairs first. So if you remember all of this awesomeness, so the last time I was out here, I put in these brackets here. And so now I need to get this wood around here, and then that way I can continue to lay the rest of the floor. Hopefully it won't kill me. I don't know how it affects other people. I'm speaking for myself. When you have COVID, I was actually here when I realized, oh, I have COVID. So we'll talk about that. So here's what happened is I'm out here working every day, slaving away, and I get really achy. I mean, really achy. But I'm laying this floor, and I'm 51 years old. So I just think it's aches and pains, right? And it goes on for a day. And I texted my buddies even, and I said, every part of my body hurts except my face. And they teased me a little bit, and we just thought it was me working out here. And the third day I was out here, and like somebody flipped a switch, I had a fever. I was standing literally basically right here where I'm at right now. And like somebody flipped a switch, I had a fever. And by the time I got to the end of my road, I had a screaming headache. And I knew right then. I was like, that's why I've been achy for the last 2 days. It just, because I felt, the first 2 days I felt perfectly fine other than those aches. I didn't have a headache. I didn't have congestion. I didn't have anything. No fever. So that's 3 days in, but 1 day that I actually know. So 2 days later, after that day, I feel fine. I literally feel good again. And I was texting my buddies, and I was saying, I beat COVID in 48 hours. And one of my buddies said, just watch. And sure enough, The following day, it laid me down, and I stayed laid down for 12 days. So what were my symptoms? Weird. So I had immediate fever, and you know, like when you get a virus, you can feel your temperature. You're like, oh, I'm starting to get a little fevery. That's not the way this worked with me. I would have a 98-degree temperature, and literally 1 minute later, I would have a 102 temperature. It was like something was flipping a switch on and off inside my body. Or I didn't have a headache, and flip a switch, you don't feel the headache coming on, it's just there. And flip a switch, you have a full-blown, massive sinus migraine headache. Then there was the back pain where I didn't feel like I had skin on my back. It was just felt like open nerves, and I couldn't even like dry myself off from the shower without, you know, it just be nasty pain, right? So I would literally try to pat my back dry. Go ahead and give that a try. It doesn't work. So, but again, it wasn't the worst virus. It was just this weird, unexpected type of stuff. And then, so like 5 days in, anything that I would try to eat, when I got it basically right here, it would smell like ammonia. You know, like when you were a kid and you opened up the Clorox bottle and cracked that thing open and just took a big whiff because you didn't know what it would smell like, and you immediately found out. That's what anything that I put up to my nose or mouth smelt like. I still, to this day, can't drink coffee. So I drink, before this, I drank like 2 to 3 pots of coffee a day, and I cannot drink coffee. So just kind of weird. So that's kind of the rundown of the COVID, if you haven't had it. And then like in the 11th day, I could feel, it was late at night, it was probably about 10:30 at night, and I could feel my airways starting to constrict. And at that point, I literally made my peace with Jesus. I said, okay, you know, this is it. And I was oddly enough, I was okay with it. I was like, if this is it, this is it. And I was, you know, and funny is I was like, oh, I didn't finish the barn. So I called through my wife, and she put an oximeter thing that it measures the oxygen in your blood. You just put it on your finger. It's a really simple type of tool. And she kind of kept an eye on me a little bit, and I rolled over and went to bed. And the following morning I woke up, and that was the beginning of my recovery. That's when I started feeling back to normal, was that morning. So it was just totally bizarre. So hopefully you guys don't get it. I'm praying for your health. I have nothing to say about the vaccines. If you want to get a vaccine, go get a vaccine. If you don't want to get a vaccine, don't go get a vaccine. It's still America for now.